Hello guys and welcome back to my Fate Grand Order Celeb Summer Experience gameplay. Okay, let us resume the main story. And Archetype Inception is already out. Obviously, after completing this, I'm going to be moving on to Archetype Inception and continue the gameplay videos like usual. And if you've seen, I've also gotten BB Dubai. Unfortunately, I have no mats, absolutely no mats to increase her skill level. And especially like those gems, I'm missing caster gems, and this game has such an atrocious mat drop rate that I can't even be bothered to farm for it because it is so bad. You have to like wait for the lottery, the lotto boxes and everything, or I don't know, for the weekly the trading, whatever it's called. It's still horrible over there as well, but it's better than the normal farm, nodes. But yeah, it's just and oh my god, the skills take so many of the mats. Like normal materials are fine, but those gems are a pain. I don't know, like I just wanted to rant about this, and these freaking moon cancers, alter egos, and these extra classes need so much of these gems from multiple classes. Ah, good lord. Like, I got her, I was so happy, and then I'm like, oh, great, I have nothing. I literally cannot increase her skill level. Like, I'm stuck at level 1. Because I have like 3 or 4 skill gems left. Anyways, let's continue. Like, good lord, what is this? Old Dubai, Golden Prince. Good god. Right. Okay everyone, today's sightseeing has been fun, but now it's time to visit the final area. I'm gonna miss this trip when it's over just as much as the rest of you, but for now, let's not worry about sad things like that. Let's focus on having the time of our lives. Whoa! Oh gosh, just hearing you react so positively makes me glad I got to be your guide all over again. Anyway, we're currently on our way to Old Dubai, one of the city's more historic areas. The old-fashioned buildings are very distinctive, but the area's real heart and soul is its 3 major souks. Oh, so is the Arabic word for market. Anyway, the 3 big souks consist of the gold souk and the spice souk, which are both self-explanatory. Gold souk, gold market, okay. And the old souk, which deals in more traditional goods like textiles and handicrafts. Where would you like to start? One of the best ways to tell how prosperous a city may be is by seeing how much gold it has at its disposal. So personally, I'd like to start with a place I can do just that. Works for me, yeah. Oh damn. Wow, look at all the gold! I've never seen so much gold jewelry in a single store window before, and there are so many windows like this. So much sparkling, it's amazing. There sure are a lot of similar shops all clustered together, though is there a reason they have to be like that? FGO seems the same today as she's been for the last few days, or at least I get the sense she's still trying to act like she usually does. Which would mean she and Master haven't made any progress on the situation either. It looks like we'll just have to stick with the plan of trying to gather information while we enjoy the trip. It looks like Marsh and the others are still unsure if the beast even exists. Well, but they're still trying to gather information while carrying out their mission. I just hope no news continues to be good news. What? Ah, I knew it! There really is nothing like the glitter of gold. Do you like it? Oh yes. The heat and glow of this market is just like what I saw in the daily lives of the people I knew so well. I feel very much at home here. Just watching the hustle and bustle is enough to raise my spirits. That's great. I find this place nostalgic as well, though I can't say why. Oh no. Agreed, it's grounded vitality of daily life. The fervor, the smells, the heartwarming din. This is exactly the kind of cultural experience you can only get by visiting a place yourself. It's wonderful, truly wonderful. It's a real hotspot here, but it does feel like a good place. There's lots of different kinds of people here too. Oh, damn. Structures here? Damn, the Guda Guda cactus are here as well. Why don't we try going into one of these shops ourselves? Let's say that one. Alright, let's see. Welcome. Thank you for coming. That is a very interesting choice for a, for the shopkeeper. Paracelsus? We're proud to offer high quality products at affordable prices. In fact, we guarantee you won't find a better deal anywhere. Let me just make sure of something. Yes, of course. This gold isn't fake, is it? That is a very good question. To answer it, we would have to begin by defining our terms. Oh no. What is real gold? What is fake gold? Alright. Nah. Structurally speaking, I can offer my full assurance that our products can most certainly be called gold. Bearing that in mind, is there truly any difference to be found between real and fake gold? Is it the process by which the structures came about? Hypothetically, even if there were some sort of interposition involved. Okay, that's your time. Hey, wasn't that shop? It's probably best that we don't think too much about it. Since the storefront sat on the main street, let's just assume they weren't breaking any laws. Maybe this is what they meant when they said buying things in a soak isn't always a straightforward process. From what I read, you need to understand the local purchasing customs before making a transaction. That sounds right. If only there were someone around who was knowledgeable about that sort of thing to give us pointers. Someone knowledgeable. I think I might just know the person. I actually wound up here by accident the other day while I was going on a run on the beach. Which is when I ran into him. Okay, who's this him? We covered that kind of distance by accident. Hey, that's great. Then let's ask this person to show us around. Alright, here, this one. Okay, who's this person? What the? Oh, what? What's he? What? Hey, boss, you sure we can keep hanging around here, out here? I know, we shouldn't, but I just can't handle this heat. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, I get you. It's so damn hot here. It's freaking pissing me off. You know, boss, if we're gonna be swimming in sweat anyway, how about we go work up a proper sweat? What, you want to go back to that gym? Are you nuts? Have you already forgotten what that trainer did to me? When I went there earlier, it was merely to take advantage of the free trial. But then that woman came along with her pleasant smile and her perfectly chosen words of flattery. Oh, they're talking about Hakuno. And it subjected me to a torturous training session like nothing I've ever seen. My muscles ached for days. No doubt she's the kind of twisted deviant who gets her kicks out of legally sanctioned persecution of royalty. You know what? That is actually pretty accurate if you think about it. Because, obviously, like, I haven't played Fate Extra, but I do know the characters involved in it. We have freaking Gilgamesh, Nero. You know, both of them are royalty. Oh my god. That's it. What? Why do I get the feeling someone's talking about me behind my back? Anyway, I just don't feel like doing anything. If only something fun would happen, something that would give me a real jolt of motivation. I see, so you found a certain self-proclaimed celebrity prince. Oh, it's Karna, you're back. And you brought Master with you too. Welcome, welcome. Looks like you're all here today. You came to tour the markets? Something like that. What brings you to here? Yeah. Can't you tell I'm relaxing in a beautiful place befitting my royal person and perfectly suited to my royal taste to boot? I bought it to serve as my home base during this summer vacation. At first, I thought it was a bit common for someone like me, but since it's located near the gold source, I had convenient access to purchase enough beautiful and luxurious decor that I finally began to feel like a second home. I know it's so dazzling in here. It's actually painful to try to take it all at once, but it sure suits the boss, yeah? So he bought this place? Huh, you did always love the glitter of gold. Well, of course. Why do you think that they used to call me the Gold Prince? I'm just as brilliant as gold. But it's still not enough, not nearly enough. One of my dreams is to buy as much gold as I possibly can, use it to decorate every corner of my dwelling, and build a golden city that even rivals Indra's own kingdom in the heavens. What's that? You can't wait for it to be completed? Imagine how I feel. While I have an undeniable appreciation of gold, that would make for a very crass way to build a city. Imagining it now, I can't possibly see any way you could be beautiful. Hey, forget your imagination. Trust my impeccable sense of aesthetics instead. So Prince, I actually wanted to talk to you. You don't know how to go about buying things, is that so? You really are just a hopeless ignorant commoner, aren't you? Very well, then I, history's strongest, most esteemed and master of all trades including shopping, Prince, shall deign to teach you how to make the most of your time in this market. You must learn the fine art of haggling. That is the key skill you will need here. Oh, that reminds me. Every guidebook I read said that shopping in the souk area involves negotiating the price of your purchases. I think they said a lot of the things sold there don't even have price tags. Yeah, so if you just accept what the merchant tells you something costs, you'll end up overspending every time. Ah yes, haggling is one of the most enjoyable parts of shopping at local markets. That said, it can be difficult for those who aren't used to buying things that way. Yeah. Fortunately for you, I am willing to teach you my methods. Be grateful for that. I'm glad to see the boss is finally feeling motivated again. I was starting to get bored of just hanging out here, so you better believe I'm joining you. That sounds great, thanks. Fine, I can't say I understand exactly what it is he's planning, but this would hardly be the first time he's gotten swept up in a situation. Haha, you can say that again. Man, how long it's been since the three of us were all out together? It's gotta be ages. Well, obviously. So, we're adding you to our party today? Well, the more the merrier, I guess. Now that you mention it, there are a lot of people here. Too many. The souks have a lot of narrow paths and I hate feeling confined. So, some of you will need to stay here to guard my home and gold while I'm gone. I'll stay. Wasn't exactly excited about wandering around in the heat anyway. I will too. I can handle normal shopping just fine, but I'm not cut out for haggling. Oh, don't worry about me. I'm happy to take in the souk experience just by walking around the nearby area. Plus, yeah, he has investigation. This should make it easier to investigate the city further too. Then I think I'll do the same. Are you sure? I thought your prior business skills would come in handy here. Unfortunately, our negotiating skills were more focused on selling than buying. True. Yeah. Selling and obviously plundering. And I'm still used to acquiring my cargo via more I literally said that. Via more direct means. Yeah. When it comes to getting something at a steal, you can't beat the sense of gunpowder and dry blood on a cutlass. Like any self-respecting villain, I agree. Reach for the sky, your red beans or your life. That's what you have to say to get all the sweets you could want for free. I don't know how it works, but it does. Alright, let's start with the golden souk, since that's the closest one. Follow me! Alright, let's go then. Yeah, we're fighting a berserker here. Alright. Beast? Don't know, don't care. Let animal control handle it. Oh my god. I see. I can smell it around here somewhere, but it's been really hard to pin down. Feels like it's near and far all at once. Pisses me off. So Duryodhana, do you really know how to haggle? Alright, I know what you're thinking. Yeah, he's a prince, so you're thinking the boss is the kind of guy who'll just cough up whatever the seller asks for without a second thought, right? Yeah, but no. Well, yes, he doesn't strike me as the kind of person concerned with saving money. In general, Duryodhana only pays the asking price when he's buying something genuinely valuable. Damn straight, he doesn't mind paying for quality. Plus, he always happy to show off how generous he can be. But he's also real sensitive to being ripped off, or even just when things are marked higher than their worth. Because just being willing to swallow the sticker price like that means you don't know how to tell quality from garbage. That's when the boss utterly dismantles them with cold calculating logic. By the time he's done, you almost feel bad for the merchant who tried to rip him off. Hey Kana, remember the time Dushashana almost brought the lame-ass jacket before the boss stopped him? Wait, what was this story? Remember what happened to the merchant who tried to pull a fast one on him? Wait, this happened? I don't remember. I don't remember every single incident. Wait a minute. Okay, no, I don't think I can find it like this. Anyway, I do. In the end, Duryodhana got him to promise he would make new clothes for all of his younger brothers. Oh my god. He was in tears when he left. Because he has 100 brothers, that's why. God damn. I can imagine like the whole thing being like, okay, I have to make jackets for everyone, all of your brothers. It's fine. Like, by the way, how many brothers do you have? Oh, I have 100 brothers and one sister. Oh my god. That's the one. I guess you could say the guy was asking for it, but what's that? Are you gossiping behind me about me back there? If you've got something nice to say about me, speak up and share it with the world. We were just talking about how good at haggling you are. Ah, well, I'm okay, I suppose. I mean, I'm the greatest prince who ever lived. Obviously, I have a keen eye for the truth and the real value of things. It's perfectly natural. Don't make such a fuss about it. Alright, let's start with this door. So, right. Oh, Kintoki. Oh damn, it makes sense why he's here. He loves everything golden. Hey there, welcome to... Oh, it's you, master. This is your store, Kintoki? I don't think Kintoki is going to rip us off. Like, I can see Paracelsus is doing that, but... You know, I don't know. Nah, more like a part-timer that got promoted to the manager. Okay. So, how about this market, huh? Talk about golden as far as the eye can see. I was just bumming around, taking in the sights when I happened to hit it off with this shop's owner. One thing led to another, and now here we are. Who's the owner of the shop? It's one of those things when you get to mix business with pleasure. Pretty sweet deal. Anyway, just so you know up front, I take this job seriously and don't expect any discounts cause we are friends. That said, I ain't gonna try and pull a fast one on ya either. You gotta be fair when doing business after all. Uh-oh. What's up? Well, like I was saying, the boss has got no problem with haggling things down to fair prices. But I'm honestly not sure what he's gonna do when prices start out as fair as they can get. Yeah. Since he's here to show us how to shop all these soup places, wouldn't he haggle anyway then? Nah, he'd never act against his own principles. I really don't know what he'll do when two of his principles conflict with each other though. I don't know, but I suspect that's why we're here. Yeah. Alright, let's see what happens. Bruh. What's up, sir? What you looking at? Wait, dude, I just noticed those sweet golden accessories you're wearing. Awesome stuff. Those are some of the finest pieces of jewelry I've ever seen. You got a great taste, sir. Huh, you can tell. You clearly have a discerning eye yourself then. And I see your store has an excellent selection as well. This necklace, for instance, is exquisite. Right? This shop's all about providing quality goods at reasonable prices. He's clearly telling the truth. These prices are all very reasonable indeed. Why didn't we go to the first shop, the Paracelsus shop that was trying to, you know, oh my god. But then that doesn't mean there's no wiggle room. What about this? It could be a little cheaper. Huh? I know you heard me when I said reasonable prices. And it wouldn't be golden for me to lower them without the owner's approval. Pay attention, master. It's time for your first lesson. When you look at an item, look at its seller as well. That's the basis of all negotiation. Take this man here. I can see exactly what to do to get him to bring down the price. That said, I don't love using this method since it reminds me of a certain someone I absolutely can't stand. Oh no. But nothing I can do about that. The point is, I know how to work men like this. I read him as the kind of guy who values strength above all else and loves testing his own against others. In which case, how about this, my good man? If you can't work with us on the price now, why don't we play a game first? Oh my god, here we go. Another game. Oh, this is one of the things where we flip a coin or something, and if you win, you get the discount you want? That could be kind of cool if the store was running some kind of campaign to drum up business to go with it. But it wouldn't be golden of me to accept a customer's proposing that without... How about a sumo match? You like that kind of stuff, no? Right. If you win, you lower the price. If you win, no discount necessary. Wait, what? If you win, you'll learn. Oh, okay, right. Oh, come on, you can't expect me to. Two more, huh? Who would I be competing against? Me, I'll do it. What? I've heard all about Sakata Kintoki and his monstrous strength, and I've been wanting to test it myself for a while now. So come on, let's have a good clean match. Hell no! Huh? Look, it's just, you know. Yeah. You know what? Ah! Too close! Damn it! This is a whole problem with Summer Spirit Origins. Look, you didn't do anything wrong. This is just my issue. I got a long way to go in this area. My point is, I couldn't go all out if I had to fight you. I'm sorry. Ah. Personally, if you do this, I'll be really interested in facing off against you yourself, sir. I've had some real great sumo matches with Bhima, and they say the two of you were rivals. Oh no, here we go. He's going to be like, alright, let's do it. You fool! Why do you have to say that name? I was already in a foul mood just thinking about him. Also, we're not rivals. He and his cohorts are just a bunch of ne'er-do-wells who refuse to stay in their place. Still, if he can keep up with Bhima and his ridiculous strength in a sumo match, then it'll be a real pain for me to face him myself. I mean, I'm sure I wouldn't lose since I'm perfect in everything, including raw strength. But if I did somehow lose, I would look like an utter fool. No little trinket is worth that risk. But if not me, then I'll handle this, Duryodhana. What? You, Karna? I get why the boss wouldn't want to do this, but looking at our builds, wouldn't having me do it make more sense? Yeah. No, sumo may be a contest of strength, but that doesn't mean the larger contestant will always win. It all comes down to balance. Grasping it, protecting it, disabling your opponents, and so on. If you can do that, victory is in your grasp. Well, you do sound like you know what you're doing. I do. Lately I've been observing how something large, heavy and unusually shaped moves in its complex center of gravity. Oh my god. I know very well how it moves and how it does not. I can see those sorts of things very clearly, so let me handle this. I have no idea what you're talking about, but I like that confidence. I knew I could count on you, my friend. Alright, I'll leave this in your hands. So you're saying there's more to sumo than this power and bulk, huh? I like that. You're on, Karna. You're as worthy an opponent as I could hope for. Let's have a good match. No need to hold back. Damn, he's at a level where build don't even matter. His spirit origin is practically bursting with power and that light in his eyes. Oh man, this is gonna be so much fun. Alright, let's do this thing. Time for a super golden battle, baby. Right. Okay, I'm guessing this formation restricted. Yep. Alright, so my Karna is not properly built, so alright, let's go. Oh, so it's just okay. This is
同じものをようやくすよしよしこの夏を楽しむためだ予約として取っておくとこの花を見る貴様には夏の残
without
花
the noble panda. How am I going to survive? Right?
台風
Okay, I guess. Oh, it's only for 2 turns. Alright. Will the NPC also go away? Oh, okay. So, wait a minute. Let me
予
go
約
through
済み
this
だ
then.
よし同じものをもらおうどうだ何をしに来た予約として取っておく霊理なる青木が灼熱の火が貴様を裁くおらおら骨の髄まで一致違いな犬かきでもあるまい
Okay, so deal up and heal. Beat strength.
いい品揃えだいただく
Yeah, I don't think I need to use my noble phantasm.
よし同じものをもらおう同じものをもらおう何をしに来た恵みの雨とはいかないこの夏を楽しむためこの花を見る貴様には夏の残花時と場合を考える戦いはいつでもできるせっかくの機会も生かせないのか
Ah! Stop! What is it? Neither of us have landed a decisive blow yet. I know, but damn it, I can't believe this. We said we were gonna do sumo, so why are we using our weapons? I almost said something, but damn. Sorry, I didn't even realize what I was doing. Your fighting spirit was so golden, I had my axe out before I knew it. I must say the same, though I don't mind you using it. Thanks, but let's save that kind of fight for another time. You know, I bet you'd make a pretty good berserker. Anyway, that was a nice golden sweat I worked up thanks to you. Our match may have ended without a winner, but it was a great workout, so... Alright, you win. I'll give you the discount on that necklace. Oh. Good. Glad to hear that. I considered creating a baseless who drew their weapon first argument, then using sheer momentum to shut down the spat and make you lose by default, but it looks like that won't be necessary. That's the boss for you. You could say he never misses a trick or that he doesn't know when to give up. But when he's got his eyes set on something, he'll always come up with a way to make sure he gets it. Right? Thanks. Come again. So, what do you think? We've got this beautiful golden necklace at a bargain, no less. And it's all thanks to my resourceful negotiation tactics and willingness to get my hands dirty. I think we might need to recheck how we define resourceful. Also, you didn't actually do any of the work. What do you mean? Karna's achievements are my achievements. I mean, we're talking about Karna here. Okay. Looks like you just have to remember that employees are only human too. Yes, exactly. Once you understand it, it opens up all sorts of other options. Alright, let's head to the next souk. How about the spice souk? I bet we can find another good shop that teach you more about haggling there. No objections here. Please lead the way. Spice, okay. Who are we gonna find there? Oh, yeah, let's complete this. Question mark there, alright. Oh, yeah, let's just go with this, like, yeah. What the hell? just have a look around. Right.
隙ありにつきカレーです。みなぎってきた。今のうちに準備リノベーション始めますね。
Oh my god, I took the wrong support.
失礼。
That's
こ
fine.
ちらの話です。浄化します。まだ重く目障りですね。もっとフェイスに。
Look that way, okay.
やばい。
What is that? Wait a minute. Inflict charm to target during a normal attack. Actually, it's one thing done. Yeah, alright.
天罰。刃は重く。弾は速く。刃は重く。もっとフェイスに逃がしません。反省です。いいでしょう。徹底的に繰り返します。
Damn! Alright, how long are we going to continue this?
ご用件はいかほど。もっとフェイスにスタート。ごめん。
What is it? Restore HP for all allies.
祈りは静かに。刃は重く。大光を主はたたえる。波形加速高密度に到達。時空間結晶想定。見よ天門を抜くコラプションパニッシャー。ゼロフロア反省です。いいでしょう。徹底的に繰り返します。
Bro, how many more? What's going on?
ないない。 浄化します。もちろん刃は重く。
Wait, what? Oh my god.
串刺しにしてあげましょう。 浄化します。まあ大ご用件は祈りは静かに。吹っ飛びなさい。
What is going on here? How long is this going to go?
大光を主はたたえる。波形加速高密度に到達。時空間結晶想定。見よ天門を抜くコラプションパニッシャー。
No, I didn't. What the hell was that? He's throwing enemies at us. Oh my god. Right. Alright. Alright, here we go. Hold to buy a spicy tea and immediately before the battle begins. Alright, perfect. Oh. Oh, I should be able to find all sorts of rare and unusual tea leaves here. What a treat. Speaking of treats, Lord Riku, please don't forget to also pick up some dried fruits to go with them. What a wonderful selection of medicinal herbs. These could be just what I need for the new elixir I've been cooking up. Oh, hi. You guys are here too, huh? You can't probably guess what I'm doing here. Don't tell me. You're wondering where my fellow spicy food aficionado is? She went off on her own. She said something about how much mild spice couldn't be all that world-famous spice core Spook had to offer. Then she went off to see if she could find anything spicier in the back alley stores. He's probably infiltrating some secret spice shop right now to get his hands on the hottest seasoning he can find. Anyway, if you see her, give him my regards. Wait, who is she talking about? If you see her, give him my Right. And by give her my regards, I obviously mean tell him to get enough for me too. Am I missing something? Who's she talking about? I feel like I'm missing. Him and her, there's two characters? What the? That's strange. I thought you would be surprised to find me working at a spice shop. Right. And yet you're looking at me as though it makes perfect sense for me to be here. Well, yeah, I think we have a pretty good idea of how you ended up in this position. So, what brings you to this shop? What else? We're here to buy spices. Do you have any particularly truly premium spices? Something worthy of a royal figure like myself? This shop carries nothing but spices, so yes, of course we do. Particularly premium and worthy of royalty. How about this? And now the real battle begins. Well, this is not a rip-off per se, but it's still far higher than it should be. Lower it. Right into haggling. Then, how foolhardy. Even insolent. Still, I commend you for your bravery. Also, your faint but unmistakable... You really are faint. Oh, does that mean you'll give us a discount? I never said that. I am Amor, the god of love and judgment. I'm one of the chosen few who excels at asset management. Excel at asset management? And from love comes marriage, and from marriage comes the managing of assets. What? Alright, man. And there aren't many others out there who can wield a balance sheet like I can. So if you wish to make a request of me, you should know what I'm going to ask in return, right? What, money? Art thou prepared to undergo my trial? Trial. Bright, so bright. Damn it, I can't see a thing. Can't you turn that down and just let us do this like normal people? I was hoping to at least project an air of grandeur and majesty. Oh, fine. So what kind of trial do you have in mind? If you want me to lower my prices, you need to demonstrate how much you like spices. So, for this trial, I bet none of you even imagined anything so innovative existed. You need to eat super spicy curry. I know a certain someone who loves some super spicy mapo tofu. Okay, master, time for lesson 2. Sometimes the seller will offer a proposition in exchange for lowering the prices. Generally speaking, it's fine to accept them. However, the important thing is to make sure you only do so when you can sweeten the deal for yourself even further. So on that note, of course we'll accept. Really? I haven't even explained the basic rules yet. How very brash of you. Anyway, your trial is to eat every last bite of curry, which I will make with my secret stash of spices. I find it extremely mild, but, well, I cannot speak for the uninitiated. So we're just gonna eat some spicy food? Leave this one to me, boss. Ashwatthama? It's okay, boss. I know what you're gonna say, and I already accounted for it when I volunteered. I see. Very well then. Tell me this, shopkeeper. Approximately how spicy are you planning to make this curry, and how much of a discount are you going to offer? Since this curry is mild for me, I'll put it about a level 10 in terms of spiciness. I think that's worthy of a 20% discount. Okay. Understood. That makes it twice. Then make it twice as spicy. But in exchange, I want to give us 50% off. Well, that's haggling for you. That much? Are you sure about this? It's like I told you, Master. Accepting the seller's proposal for a discount, as it was given, is a rookie mistake. If that's all the backbone you can muster, you will be sitting duck for any bullcrap package deals they want to upsell you. A truly first-class haggler knows how to appear to accept the seller's proposal only to turn it on to their advantage. And I had a pretty good feeling the boss was gonna say something like that, which is why I told him not to sweat it. I see. Level 20 is just spicy enough that it's effectively dipping a toe in a divine realm. Alright, I accept. These numbers all sound very abstract. Are you sure about this? The only thing you need to handle spice is guts to push through the pain. And I've got those in space. No way I'm gonna lose here. The fires of rage burning in my blood will consume any spice thrown into them. Well said, Ashwatthama, brave son of Drona. This match should be easy for you. Go on then, I'm counting on you. Okay. That curry smells really good. It's ready. Hold on while I serve some. Incidentally, I decided to serve it with rice rather than naan. Hey, Master? I'm fairly sure Ashwatthama has this in the bag, but I'd also like to avoid a worst case scenario just in case. Is there anything you can do to give him an advantage? Well, I can give like a, what do you call it? Like a debuff immune? Buff or something. Will that work? Well, I heard lassis are good for this sort of thing. That's it? What about, I don't know, keeping some hired thugs on hand to jump out if it seems like he's gonna lose? Okay, man, I don't think that's gonna work. And have them mess everything up so no one can tell for sure what the outcome would have been? Well, I guess we don't have time to get that deep into them with them already about to start. So I guess I'll just follow your lead and do whatever little things I can to help him out. Okay, it's ready. Dig in. I've had my fair share of spicy curry. Who do you think invented it? Oh no. oh no, he's ascending. Don't. Shiva, give me strength. Piece of cake. Is anyone else worried? I mean, that was just one bite. Don't worry, I can see his warrior spirit burning strong and stubborn. If I didn't know better, I think he was fighting for his very life. I understand, sometimes even if your chances of winning are slim. Once you set foot on the battlefield, you have to fight it to the bitter end. Stand strong and fight hard to your last breath, brave warrior. I'll make sure you don't die alone. Alright. Okay, so formation restricted again with Ashwatthama, I guess. Yep. Alright, let's go. Damn. Spice incarnate? Oh, it's an endurance battle. Obviously. Buster card effectiveness, defense when carrying the Buster card. Increase quick card effectiveness and critical strength when carrying the quick card. Oh wow. That's funny. Alright, let's go. Oh no, wait, you know what, let me keep this. Let's...
死ねさ
この辺りですか。夢中になるプレゼントです。来てね。
Burn damage is going to be great. Alright, let's go with.
怒れ怒れ怒りこそが我が力戦士の誓いはとうに消え我らは堕落した失踪するがいい戦士の桜やめろベンカースベンカース潰れて死ねさくさ
Yeah, survive somehow. Okay. Alright, we're still fighting, but this time we're fighting an archer? Okay. What, Ashwatthama's gonna go crazy and we'll have to stop him or something? Like... Damn. Yeah, that's all you got? Oh, you can do this, Ashwatthama. Hang in there. I know you have it in you. You're as strong as they come. I've seen it firsthand. Then Hey, Shopkeep, you mind if I stand up? You know how spicy food just makes you want to get up and move around sometimes, right? I understand, that's fine. As long as you don't let go of the plate. Good, she agreed. Boss, Master, I got a favor to ask. This guy is a more formidable foe than I thought, but I'm sure as hell not gonna lose. But to win, I'm gonna need the rage flowing through me to burn hotter than ever. That's why I want you to attack me. Ah, there you go. I know I can beat this thing as long as I've got the exhilaration of combat hyping me up. Are you serious? You really need to go that far? He would. Look at him. That's the face of a man who has never been more serious in his life. Ashwatthama is more than just an unstoppable incarnation of pure destruction. He is also a first-class tactician, well versed in the art of strategy. So if this is what he says he needs, it must be crucial to his success. Alright, here goes. Well, if this is really necessary. I can't pitch in two if it's not enough, but I bet it will be. Leave it to me, I'll help you. This gets stranger by the moment, but if this is what we truly need to do, then alright. Besides, I can understand how encouraging self-inflicting pain can be. You're right. Just what I expect from you, Kana. Great strike, keep it up! Alright, let's dig in. It's actually working, I can't believe it. More, I need more! Don't worry if you accidentally hit me for real, it'll take more than that to kill me. Alright, Curry, get ready, cause you're going down with the hat. Okay, man. Oh boy. Oh. Ah. There he is. Alright. Alright, he has guts on, okay. 3 left. Apply burn to yourself at the end, lose HP, yeah, okay.
セブン、次のカードだ。シュン、御心のままに。好きありにつき華麗です。好き放題、 使ってあげはち切れそうでしょ。はい、NSS サービスです。そのように日向すぐこちらの話です。
Right. Okay, so I'm gonna end this one.
命は刃は重く
Obviously not in one turn. His guts is gonna get triggered.
行きますよ、セブン。どんな規模であろうとも吸血鬼に遅れは取りません。さあ、これが私のアークドライブフィニッシャー。さあ、トリプルスパーター。いいでしょう。徹底的に粉砕します。
Hellish spite. Damn. Okay, so let's...
命は燃える、人は病む。弾は速く行きますよ、セブン。どんな規模であろうとも吸血鬼に遅れは取りません。さあ、これが私のアークドライブフィニッシャー。
More.
いい運動になりました。
Damn, he survived with
では
1 HP.
近場のカフェに直行です。
But obviously, if he loses, then we also lose. We cannot actually like defeat him here. We have to keep him barely alive. Bravo! You did it! You ate the whole thing. Alright, way to go, Ashwatthama. I knew you had it in you. Though, not without it taking its toll. Damn it. Is that all you got? I eat spice like this for breakfast. Incredible, he's fallen on the ground, but he's still digging away at the food. That's Ashwatthama for you. He's got more guts than anyone. That was a fine show of appetite indeed. In fact, it's made me a little peckish myself. As promised, you may now purchase this deluxe spice set for half price. That's the blood, sweat and tears discount. Thank you for shopping with us. By the way, if any of you happen to know where I can find some of the top secret ultra spicy seasoning rumored to be only available in the city's blackest of black markets, I would be most grateful if you told me. There. The world's finally starting to look normal again. Thank you for putting yourself through that. That turned out to be one heck of a lesson. I may have employed some unusual tactics, but this now makes 2 successful negotiations in a row. In fact, I'd say I've demonstrated the principles involved masterfully. But it's me, so there's no surprise. Now, we can go on to the next event, the Orso, in peak condition. The next event? Right. Okay, so this has no battles, alright. Clothes and habits. Wow, look at all those beautiful textiles. Oh damn, these two are here. Well, makes sense. Glad. Right. Yeah, let's try this shop. Welcome! We've got all sorts of beautiful textile goods here. What would you like? Okay, it's the first time we're seeing like a non-servant character as a owner, I guess. A perfectly normal store owner? Wait, what am I saying? I should be surprised. Normal is supposed to be normal. Which is exactly why this place is perfect. Master, you got your eye on that cloak pouch, don't you? Don't try to deny it. I noticed you looking at it longingly. Those were the eyes of a man mulling over whether or not to take the plunge on something nice. Yeah, I guess it was. I was. You can tell. How could I not? Now, by my estimation, this set is priced well beyond rip-off range, so you're gonna haggle it down to something reasonable. Now that I've given you a masterclass in how it's done, this should be easy, right? Sure, I could just buy it myself, but where would the fun be that in for you? No, the greatest happiness is to be found in this souk, lies in finding something you want and striking a bargain for it yourself. And what kind of souk guide prince would I be if I didn't let you experience that joy for yourself? Okay, well, since we're already here, I'll give it a shot. Well said. Just don't forget how kind and considerate I can be even after you get back to Caldia. So you're interested in this pouch set, sir? Very well, I can let it go for this much. How does that sound? Surely you must be joking, sir. I'd go out of business if I let my wares practically walk out the door like that. This is the best I can do. Still not enough. You're good. 2 hours later. Thank you for shopping with us. Okay, did we actually do it? What a lovely set of pouches you purchased, master. So, did you have them gift wrapped? Because... yeah, okay. These are souvenirs for Da Vinci, the director, and the rest of the staff. What a lovely idea. I'll have to try looking for some souvenirs myself if I can find the time. Every souk we've been to has had such wonderful things for sale, haven't they? I know what you mean. I wish I'd stocked up on more chocolate dates while I had the chance. The ones I brought earlier were almost gone. This was a very good market, full of life and laughter. Cutting-edge buildings like the Dubai Mall are great. But there's just something about seeing all these historic shops lined up together that just warms the cockles of my heart. Right. Very well, you've got a deal. Thank you. My impeccable negotiation skills pay off once again. A beautiful white cloth acquired at an absolute steal. Now then, Karna, come here. I've got something for you. I happen to find this very nice cloth at the store there. If you add it to your summer outfit, it should shield you from the sun and sand. Here, put it on. My aesthetic sense demands it. Alright, thank you. Right. There you go. It suits you perfectly, just as I knew it would. Hey boss, check out this belt. Doesn't it look just like the one Dushaha wear when he dressed up to impress a woman? I still remember how bummed he looked when he came back after she said it looked like a rat died on his face. Damn. Oh yeah, it just looks like the belt, doesn't it? Alright, I'll buy it for you, Ashwatthama. Huh? Hell no! Technotitan was right. It may be our first time here, but there really is something nostalgic about this market. There's so much energy there, but it's also kind of relaxing. I'm not sure how it manages to be all those things at the once, but it does. I hope I can hone my haggling skills to the point I can go shopping on my own one day. Alright. Oh. Used by quite a lot. We had a lot of fun at the souk, huh? It won't be long now before we reach the goal, yeah. What was the deal again? We go to the Fountain Plaza when the counter hits 9998, then BB puts on some kind of special show. Okay, I don't understand one thing. Why is it 9998? That's a weird ass number. Like if it was 9999 I could understand. Why 8? What is that extra 1? And then we finish off by going up to the Burj Khalifa, right? Yeah, but not today, I'm too tired. Good idea. Then let's finish up our shopping and head back to the hotel for today. So I finally finished showing you around all of Dubai. I wish we could have spent more time together. I wonder if you'll get another time loop this year. Right. Okay, I think I should end it here. Yep. 2 more sections left, I think. But this summer event to complete. Then we can move on to Archetype Inception. Let's see. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna do this in the next video. Alright, so we are almost at the end. You know. So let's see how this proceeds and how this like, you know, what's the deal with the Fountain Plaza and Burj Khalifa, and you know, like what will happen after we reach 9998? You know, all these questions we'll get. But like I said, it is a weird number because, you know, 9998, I do wonder if there's like a deeper meaning behind it. Like, why 9998? Why not 9999? Like, that would make more sense. It's like they took out one number for what reason? So I guess we'll probably see what this is about. And yeah, also another thing, this event has definitely been an event which is purely like vacation. Like there's like no end goal, at least up until now. I'm sure we're gonna get something at the very end, like something is gonna happen, but still up until now we're almost at the end, and there has been like no grand or big goal at the end. Like usually every event is like, oh, like, you know, it first starts like pretty normally, and then like we either have to like take care of a singularity, or some sort of like situation happens which we have to resolve, or some villain comes forth which we have to stop. You know, like that happens. It might start like in a very normal way, but usually it kind of evolves from there into something which we have to deal with. Here the only thing that has happened is Ershkigal becoming a beast, but that hasn't even been that much of any trouble because she's pretty normal for now. You know, sometimes she's getting like weird things in her head happening. You know, but she's pretty chill about it. And she's not really chill about it, she is pretty concerned about it. But I'm saying, like, you know, she hasn't really like gone crazy or tried to attack us, or like, you know, anything like that sort hasn't happened still. You know, we're just like trying to figure out how to deal with this Ershkigal situation while also having fun. So there hasn't been like any type of like, you know, like set goal or whatever. Like, I guess if you think about it in that way, like finding out why Ershkigal became a beast is a goal indeed. But you know, like unlike other events, this has been pretty damn slice of life. That's what I'm trying to say. You know, we're just going to different places, haggling, like, you know, like haggling stuff. Like, you know, like what else did we do? It's like, you know, so many things. We like hung out in different places. That camel, that, you know, that race we participated in and everything. You know, all these things happened, and it's been pretty like vacation, which is exactly what BB said in the very beginning. Like, you know, it's just a vacation. But yeah, this has been very different in that sense. But obviously we know something is going to happen at the end, which is going to then transition to Archetype Inception. So let's wait and see what this is about. So that is it. Thanks for watching. This was today's gameplay video. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel, or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. And that is it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video, which will be in like 1 or 2 days. So yeah, until then, goodbye and have a nice day.